name is John, and I have come to Sydney Mines to start a music event called Reunion Cafe. I've been doing music nights for the last, how long? 25 years. I used to do an event called Unlit, which was a mixture of a house party and a gig, which I put on in people's homes around the world. It was a celebration of generosity and openness, and in the heart of it there was 3 or 4 performances from artists I'd met. Then after that, recently when I was living in Halifax, I've been living in Halifax for the last 10 years, I started an event called Gentle Warrior Sacred Song Ceremony. And the Gentle Warrior Sacred Song Ceremony was a really, really intimate space that was more like a meditation than a gig. And there would probably be about 20 or 30 people, and we'd do it in yoga centers, and there would be a lot of intention. People would come for the entire thing, and it would be more like a song ceremony where people were able to get the full power, emotionally cathartic release from the songs, and they were really powerful. So with Reunion Cafe, I'm bringing together the 2 concepts, bringing together Unlit and Gentle Warrior into this new music event, bringing back sacredness into the live music event. We're going to have a certain amount of, we're going to have a lot of intention at the beginning of the event. Reunion Cafe is basically the best night I could imagine having myself. So it's a bit of a party, it's a bit of a gig. There's a chance to dance, there's a chance to hang out with people, there's a chance to hear some really amazing music in a really, really conducive environment to getting the most out of that listening experience. Well, another feature of Reunion Cafe is that it's an alcohol-free event. This isn't because I'm anti-alcohol in some way, it's just I've noticed over the years that the most powerful concerts I've been to, there hasn't been alcohol around, and I've noticed that alcohol can be, it can basically make you listen in a slightly different way. So what we do have though is cacao. Cacao is just basically chocolate, hot chocolate. It's a chocolate drink, but it's actually raw, unprocessed hot chocolate, and it's quite strong. And it has quite a uplifting effect to drink it. It's part of a tradition from the Mayan culture, used for thousands of years. Mayan culture has used cacao, and cacao ceremonies over the last 10 or 20 years have been a sort of neo-shamanic practice that has spread across the globe, and people run cacao ceremonies in all different shapes or forms. This particular cacao ceremony is not going to be a particularly traditional cacao ceremony. It's more going to, we're going to be respectfully connecting to the spirit of cacao and asking it to help us to open our hearts to the music. And it'll be an interesting thing for people to try out if they haven't tried it before. And you even get a free cup of cacao with your ticket. So I moved to Margaree recently, and I've been getting a band together. And my band, The Fish, Jonathan the Fish is the name of the band. They're going to be coming and playing a sort of stripped down acoustic version of our set. Yeah, it's just exciting to be playing with new people again, and feel a lot of energy building. Looking forward to playing new songs, looking forward to playing with new musicians and meeting people in Sydney. And I'm really looking forward to meeting the Cape Breton music community, and also to being part of the birth of Music on the Hill as it starts what it's doing here in the community. So Music on the Hill, all artists need to be seen, all artists need to be supported, all artists need to be heard, and Music on the Hill I've found to be incredibly supportive to my arrival in Cape Breton and wanting to do music things. So I feel like Music on the Hill is going to be a place for local musicians to come to see music, to see live music. But also, I think there are going to be workshops here. There's going to be recording here. There's going to be all sorts of things. It's like a family. It feels very much like a sort of music family vibe here, and it's also another thing that we've talked about a lot is the idea of reconciliation being reconciliation in action, and so there's a feeling that Music on the Hill is a way of healing some of the trauma of the past, that's happened on this land, through a very pure experiential method, that of playing music, listening to music, sharing songs together. So this is going to be the first reunion cafe there's ever been. I'm very excited about it. I've been putting on music events around the world for the last 30 years, and this is the first one here at Music on the Hill. It's going to be a great night. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be something a little bit different. We're going to approach the musical performances with real respect for the artists, and it's going to be an atmosphere where you can really listen to the music they're doing. But then after that, you can really get down, have a good dance, have a chat, hang out. It's going to be a party and a gig in one, and with a deep respect for our ancestors and our musical ancestry being in Cape Breton.